Alright, drone, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Hey, Autobot TV, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thanks for the shout out last night too. Your stream, I wasn't expecting that. Just getting fired up here, just getting ready to do a couple short flights, get a little bit of time in anyways today, and get closer to that affiliate for people that really want me to do it. Here we go. This is, I wanted. So we're just starting off in Grand Junction in Denver, in Colorado, where we finished off yesterday, and we're gonna take off and head over towards. Where did I pick again? Now I can't remember now. KEGE Eagle County Airport. We're gonna head over to. It's only about 80 miles, so it should be less than an hour flying there, anyways, in the SR-22. But then I'll figure out where we're gonna go from there after that. Yeah, it's only about 40 minutes flying time altogether for that. So we'll get fired up here and get going quick enough on that. How's your day going so far, Autobot? Meter leads coming on, beacon on, nav lights on, avionics on. Got it, so I'm not doing it when we're taking off. Another GeoGuessr tonight. We'll try to join in on that one tonight. Since I missed the other ones, even though I'm not going to be anywhere near as. I still got to learn a lot about that actually. As far as the. I know the words, I just can't think of them right now. You were talking about it last night with Amy Ann about how she picked it up so quick, but I just can't think of it right now. Alright, we set the nav to 109.2. That'll get us over towards Eagle County. I keep my back tires steady. Yeah, last time I got lucky though because it was areas that I knew. I don't think I'll get that lucky again. I think a couple of them were up here in Canada, so that's why it was kind of easy for me. The one was Lake Louise or whatever, and I knew that one just because I'm around there at least once a year. And the other one was Ontario, just because I knew that museum out there because I've been there before too when I was younger. I think when I'm away working and stuff like that, though, when I don't have my computer and things like that, I'll be probably reading up on that stuff a little more too when I'm studying it. And studying a little bit too when I'm out like that. Okay, wind, we'll put that on the PFD for now. Set the altimeter that way because I know it's not going to be right from what the METAR is going to say anyways. I think we'll climb up to 9,000 feet. which should be high enough to go to where we gotta go anyways. If we need to climb higher, we'll climb higher along the way. Alright, we'll start taxiing. I'm not on any network, so I'm not calling anybody anyways for taxi or anything like that. I was going to get on Batsim for this one actually, but I think I'll hold off on that for another couple streams till I get a little more used to talking and stuff still. How long have you been playing GeoGuessr for now, Autobot? Sounds like you've been playing it for a while with how good you are at it. There we go, that's better. I don't feel like I'm looking down all the time now. We won't be taking off runway 22, but we'll end up heading over the other way. For a few years now, but most of them have... Actually, I'll read that when I get off the ground. Oh yeah, you were on I get my words out today. On mobile before. That's different. I'd imagine using a PC probably makes it a lot easier then, doesn't it? Hey Dave, welcome on in. How's it going today, Dave? We're just gonna do a couple short flights again like yesterday, just because I'd imagine the FNO is gonna be on soon too, so a lot of people are gonna want to watch that anyways. We're just taking off and heading over towards Eagle County right now from Grand Junction. On the way home. Oh, yeah. You stopped in to say hi to me when you're on your way home? I mean, that doesn't happen very often. Me? Alright. Well, I hope you have a safe drive home anyways. Fly heading 300 for a bit, and we'll start a climb up to 9,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna sink. Alright, let's do a couple shout outs here quickly too. Oh, it's bumper to bumper. I-4, that sucks. I get irritated when I'm driving around Vancouver, and I just imagine it's probably even worse down there with the population down there compared to here. All right. So if you haven't seen Autobot, yeah, no problem, Autobot. You deserve it more. I mean, a lot more than I did last night. But everybody give Autobot a shout out that hasn't followed him yet. I mean, or everybody give Autobot a follow yet that hasn't followed him yet, because he's a great streamer. He started, what's it been now? A couple months ago now, Autobot? Plays a lot of different things. Plays the coin game, does watch parties once in a while, does GeoGuessr. A lot of people getting on GeoGuessr. Amy Ann is actually plays that quite a bit there too in his stream. And he's also a mod too for All Music Considered, which is a really great channel also. Early April, yeah, that sounds about right. I couldn't remember for sure, but it sounds right. March, okay. I give Autobot a follow. He's always in Sim Caesar stream too, quite often. Great guy. And Dave Rendon too, give Dave Rendon a follow. He does a lot of flight sim stuff. He's also a real world pilot, flies GA. Just got his PPL a while back, working on his instrument rating now. Give him a follow. And thanks for the host, Dave Rendon. And he's also hopefully going flying on the 12th too, if the weather's good that afternoon still. Right, that'll be exciting. I want to go up in a plane one day like that. No problem. Thanks for stopping by too, Dave Rendon. Like, I appreciate it. And I don't get to watch your streams often, but I mean, they are good though, and I wish I could catch more of them. Thanks for the offer, Dave. Maybe if I do make it down there one time, I'll get a hold of you and even try just to meet up or something at least anyways, but I'm hoping when COVID's over that I'll be able to start traveling a little bit again and even get down to California and get over that way as well too, and even get to Expo one year also. That'll be cool seeing the video too for it if you're able to do that. I had 100 for now. Anyways, for going the right way that we want to be going. Up to 9,000 feet, I'll pull the power back a little bit before we start to overspeed. figured I would have been picking up snow by now, but apparently not. Or not snow by now, but should be soon though. I get a stand for my iPad so I'm not constantly looking down like I have been. Dave Randon, thanks for raiding with the party of one. Hey Slayer T, welcome on in. Do a shout out to him as well too. He was streaming last night actually doing flights in, what was it, Neofly last night, Slayer? Slayer T is another great streamer. He's actually, I mean, I think I got the last hour of his stream last night when he was doing some jobs, and it was late, but he stayed up for another flight too because I had stuck around. It was a lot of fun though, landings too and stuff like that, and where he was flying, it was just beautiful scenery that he was flying around last night. In the Caribbean, the sunrise and all that too. It was nice watching that. So how are you doing today, Slayer T? Viet Bar for life, yeah. I do miss flying the airliners a little bit, like the 737 and X-Plane and stuff like that. I'll probably do it once in a while still, but this is going to be most of what I'm going to do now. Those flying smaller planes like this, I think. Just got back home with your youngest. Hopefully it wasn't anything bad. I mean, hopefully it was something good that you were out doing. Alright, Dave. See you in a bit. Yeah, and then once you get going too, like in the 737, once you have the FMC all programmed and everything like that too, it's more like you're just kind of sitting there just staring at it also instead of doing a little bit more like this. Oh, she had a class. Okay, that's good. Wasn't anything bad then. So we just took off 10 minutes ago from Grand Junction in Colorado. We're just flying over towards Eagle County right now. Yeah, that too. Yeah, stay below the clouds and look at the scenery instead of the top of the clouds. So do you find Neofly is better than using, what was the other one called again? I know the name of it too, I just can't think of it right now. I had it installed when it first came out, doing a trial for it for a little bit, but then I never ended up subscribing to it, even though I think it was something like $3 for the year or something like that. Traffic stopped again, oh that sucks. Hey, readability. Welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? I wasn't expecting to see anybody today, actually. I figured it would have been quiet. That's good. Oh, geez, drone flyer's out there. He's actually, I mean, he's flying along too. It almost would have been worth getting on PosCon then and using having the radios and stuff like that also. Drone flyer's a buddy from Cockpit Builders. He's always flying around with me and flying along with Trevor when he streams, and we haven't had the chance to do that lately with Trevor taking his break now for the summer and stuff before he comes back in the fall and starts streaming again. I miss flying around with those guys. And drone for sure too. Now we'll go around the mountain instead of climbing again, and we'll stay a little bit low and look at scenery too at the same time. What are you flying in, drone? Bahamas into Miami route tonight. That'll be a nice flight. You're in a fast airplane. The King Air. Or is it something faster than that? Next Tuesday, VFR leaving out of Asheville, North Carolina to Tennessee, looking at the Blue Ridge Mountain Lake if anyone wants to join. If I was going to be home on Tuesday, I would, but Tuesday's my first day back to work for my 7-day cycle, and I have to head out of town, but I'll make sure that I'm watching though that night anyways. I should be back to the hotel room by then. Vertigo? Really? Maybe I should take a day off work and stay home for another day longer and join in for that flight. Oh yeah, that's one of the days that All Music Considered streams, isn't it? I actually really like watching their streams. I usually lurk though, I don't see much in the chat though, but they're great to watch. Yeah, it is for sure. Community there too, just everybody's really friendly in that one also. And Sandy and George do a really good job of making everyone feel welcome too, along with you and Amy Ann and Darth Rips and everybody else as well too. Actually, here, let's do a shout out for them too, in case anybody here is not following them. If you guys like music, go give Sandy and George a follow at All Music Considered. All Music Considered, I mean, they stream on, well, like Autobot said, Tuesday night at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. And Sunday mornings, I think it's 7 a.m. Pacific time, what I was told. They're really enjoyable. I mean, really enjoyable. Can't get my words out. They're really enjoyable to watch. They're funny. George every once in a while does wreck the set as well too, and I think Game Yan and Autobot have a counter for that now too that you can use when that happens. I haven't seen it happen lately though, has it? Yeah. I think the last time I seen it happen was that weekend that they did the stream for the fundraising for, what was it called again? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of it. That's right, the squash streamers. Even Puff spends a lot of time in that stream too. I mean, even though I think lately he hasn't been feeling too well, but when he's feeling well, I notice he's in there quite a bit. I know he really enjoys it too, from what he was saying. I think we're gonna climb a little bit higher still. Yeah, Puff's really good for that. I mean, really good. He does a lot for people. Can't say enough about that guy. Can't, nothing, I mean, I always feel like there's nothing I can say to thank him enough for what he does too. Explaining that with the GTN 750, yeah, I probably should do explain once in a while still too, instead of just coming into this all the time. You got ortho for some areas. That does look nice. Is that the one in X-Plane Slayer to you, or is that in... Yeah, that would be X-Plane, isn't it? Are you talking about the GTN 750 mod in MSFS? Hello, Joey Bolo. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. I was lurking in your stream a little bit last night too, but I didn't get to watch much of it. Give him a follow as well too. Hopefully the shout out works, even though the last one didn't work for All Music Considered. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. It's almost like Streamlabs isn't working right now. That'd be why Streamlabs isn't even showing up. Yeah, slap the bot. No, that's alright. I'll figure it out. I'll just do it this way instead. And give Joey Bolo a follow as well too. He's a great streamer. Also, he was doing GA again last night, and the other night too. On May 4th, he was doing Star Wars, or a stream for Star Wars as well too. Flying. I think you were flying the Starfighter that night, weren't you? I think that's what I remember seeing when I first went in there, when you had the helmet on and everything still too, and R2D2 right beside you. And thanks for the follow, Slayer T. Alright, we're only about 35 miles away from Eagle County now. Looks like the winds are in favor of runway 25. Come in on, so we'll plan on runway 25 then. Yeah, it was a fun stream. I didn't catch the whole thing because I think we ended up... I don't remember who it was. I mean, I think it was when Dane... Oh, not Dane. We ended up rating you with one of the streams, and that's when I seen that you were streaming then too. And I think I caught the last little bit of it, but it was fun watching the last little bit for sure. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch unfollows people. Like, it's weird how once in a while it doesn't do it, and then after a while it starts doing it again. I'm not sure why that happens. Yeah, that's a great stream to watch too, all music considered. Wish I would have known about them sooner as well too, because I would have watched a lot more than before. There's drone flying around quick. It really isn't something fast. Have you flown on PosCon or VATSIM lately, drone? Is it mostly flight sim you stream there, Joey, or do you stream other stuff once in a while too? Alright, hopefully it's not a hard chore, but we'll see you later if I'm still here. Slayer T. If not, we'll see you around anyways again. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I bet a settle course would be a good for streaming too. I like racing games. I haven't gotten into that lately though. I think the last time I played a racing game was quite a while back. Yeah, that'd probably be one thing too that you want to do instead of having to switch back and forth all the time. I bet that'd be a pain in the butt once in a while, having to unhook things, swap it around, and then plug it all back in again, wouldn't it? Yeah. A lot of hardware for that. It'd be nice if they made it a little bit easier for some things. Like I know the yoke for the honeycomb's not hard to get off, but trying to get it lined up again straight and stuff like that can be a bit of a hassle. And then reaching for the cords again too. I noticed a lot of people used to do iRacing at the same time and do flight sim still too, but it seems like a lot of the guys that have done that lately have been just sticking to the one now instead of swapping hardware all the time. I think one was Puck Vanek, and then even Aviator 1996 used to do a lot of iRacing too, but he hasn't done it lately, and I have a feeling that's why. It's having to swap things back and forth and just having to constantly unplug things and plug it back in again. Today. 19 miles, so I think we'll start descending down. Start down to at least 8,000 for now. Do you just use MSF as their Joey, or do you have X-Plane or anything too for other sims? Oh, that's funny. My track IR doesn't want to free pause now. There we go. Oh, you do DCS too? I didn't know that. That's something I haven't gotten into yet. Just because that'd be one thing again too, having to swap hardware again, plugging in the joystick instead of using the yoke. Does look like a lot of fun though. I see Canadian Captain Moustache, or CCM, has been getting into it lately, and it looks like he has a blast all the time when he's playing it, and same with Continuum also. Well, it looks like the lot's back now. Streamlab has finally decided to come back from its break. I'll see if I can do a proper shout out for you. There we go, now it's working. How long have you been in the DCS though? Have you been playing it for quite a bit, even though you haven't played it lately? That's the airport up ahead there that I can see on the left-hand side, but it's hard to see right now with the lead-in lights aren't as bright anymore as they were when the sim first came out. Or you'd see them from any direction all the time. Just picked it up around Thanksgiving 2020 and flew around for a few hours. How did you like it? A little bit of speed here again. It seems like we're starting to pick it up now when we're coming down like this. And then we'll make a bit of a turn here too and get into a left downwind. The airport there. At least it looks like it, and it should be. Looks like it'd be right about the area that it would be in. Yeah, we'll go down to. Actually, yeah, we'll just stick with 8,000. Now we're 1,500 feet above when we do the turn and everything, and then come in. Even the logo's hot. I was wondering if you were going to notice that. Hey, Poutine Flyer, how's it going today? Everybody get Poutine Flyer a shout. I mean, or follow too. He's another one that I've been watching for the last while since I've signed up on Twitch, actually. His streams are usually entertaining. His mods are a little nuts sometimes, but they're good too. And one of them you'll understand why if I told you the name. Right, Poutine Flyer? No luck with the RTX 3080 still. I have a feeling it's going to be a while till any of us are able to get one of those. I think I'm pretty well given up. Everybody thought I was nuts when I went and got to 2080 last year, even though I'm glad I did now. There's Drone Flyer heading on in right now. I'll be right behind them. Yeah, that doesn't help either. And then the crypto mining and everything again too probably doesn't help with that, but yeah. We won't talk about that though. It's not like it's anything new. It's happened in the past anyways. It was kind of expected from some people. It wasn't a huge surprise. That, and apparently getting the chips and stuff that they need to has been a bit of a hassle from what they've been saying too in the news and things like that. But I think come the end of the year we'll start having some luck with getting those cards finally. That's what I figure anyways. Alright, and fly the rest of this in and make the turn, or a left base turn now, and then get on final. Yeah, I'd imagine they're probably charging an arm and a leg for a new PC now with those cards included. I think who was it? BW Flight Simulations the other night. B-Dubs was talking about getting a card too, and he was saying that even if it was around $2,000, you'd still pay that for it. I don't think I would. I would wait still. I'd like to get one, but I'm not in that big of a hurry to spend $2,000 on a GPU. I'll look at the chat when I get down again. I'm having a hard time reading it right now. Really? You don't see my name tag? That's weird. Do you see others out there, Lotro? Pretty sure I'm showing is online too, so I wonder if it's an issue with the network again or something like that. I'm a little high again. You see some of them? Okay. I wonder what's going on with that then. Maybe I'll try going offline and try going online again and see if it pops up. Get back on the center line there. Some planes or whatever, the rudder pedals are fine on it, but other ones, it's just they're really sensitive for some reason, it seems like. Ooh. Taxi over to the ramp and figure out where to go next. Do one more flight at least. Only been going for an hour. Yeah, it might not be your settings either. I'll try resetting. I mean, I'll try going back to the menu and I'll go offline and then go back online again and see if that helps also. Like butter. Thanks, Otto. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I've seen your name tag. There you are over there. Is it showing up now? Okay, tell you what, I'll get over there and I'll try doing something on my end then and see what happens. those two. Alright, let's see if this helps. Actually, I'll try switching servers and then I'll come back and see what happens. Funny how it revs up like that too, how it throttles up when you go to the menu. You don't see my plane either, that's weird. Should be on. Take a look. Actually, I can't do that without getting out of the menu, can I? I think last time I was on, I think it was live players, because that's the setting we always use for the group fly-alongs and stuff on SimStream. Yeah, I'm on USA West. There's, I mean, drone, I'd imagine you'd probably be the same, because I don't think you would have changed it at all. I think that's what we were on the last time when we'd done this together too. Oh, sorry, Joey Bolo. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your rest there. We'll see you again another time. Well, you know what? I can get out of this anyways and check those settings, and then I'll see what I'm at also. Maybe just going in again will help all together. Okay, so I know I'm on USA West, or West USA now. And county, zoom to details. All players, I'm on all players. With AI traffic turned off. Which one are you on, the drone? Are you on live players or all players, do you know? Same as me now. Okay, I'll hop back in there then and see if that helped at all then. How does going to Denver sound? All right, let's see if that helps. There you are. Perfect. Okay. You want to fly to Denver then? Does that sound good to you, or do you got another idea in mind? If anybody else wants to join in or anything too, just let me know and we'll hold on for you there also. Hey, okay. Okay. We'll plan on Denver then. Alright, well. Turn the batteries on. Prime the fuel again. I think that's good enough for this. Seeing as how it's probably the same as it was before, where you could just start it anyways, not even worry about that. It'll get on. Alternator on. Avionics on. I wonder if that's the music or if that's the plane still trying to start for some reason. I can hear a noise. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just enter Denver as the next waypoint. We'll just do it direct in Denver instead. Got to go through the whole process of adding in. Not screw it, we'll just do VFR. Let me know when you're ready to go there, drone. Okay. I'm gonna pull over to the windsock, don't see what direction the winds are going. Actually, I'll just put it on here. Oh yeah, we'll take off the same way we came in, still then on runway 25, and then loop around. Oh, readability's there. You ready to go there too, readability, or do you need a minute or two? Okay, I'll start taxiing then. In order to push back guy, he's not there. We missed him anyways, barely. Oh, taxi light's on too. We had enough runway, could have just gone from there anyways and done an intersection. But we'll use the whole thing anyways. I didn't notice that till now the lights are square. They have a crosswind there. Speed for not climbing that much either right now. Gotta set that up ahead of time too. Oh, should have had that on. Fly ahead in 070, which should take us that way pretty well.
Engaging autopilot.
Alright, there we go. Set up for now. Climb to 11,000 feet. I think that should be high enough to get over the mountains. It might. Yeah, that should be enough. If anything, might have to go up another couple thousand feet, but that should be it though. There's readability off the ground. Drone should be around there somewhere too. Yeah, there he is. You still have PosCon installed, drone? I'll have to do the updates and stuff, and I haven't touched it for a while, but I have to make sure everything's up to date and stuff or whatever, in case we end up doing this again, then I'll have it. Then we'll be able to use that as well too for radios and stuff like that. I don't think I've used it since probably December or January. I imagine readability will be back there somewhere soon too, because he's usually pretty good at flying formation and stuff from what I've seen. I will probably have to go higher. I'm going to climb up to 13,000 or 130. So have you gone out and done any boating yet or anything, drone, or is it still too early for that? When do you figure you're going to be starting to do that then? Another couple months or something still, would you say? I bet you must be looking forward to it though. I'd imagine you probably got your first shot for the vaccine and stuff by now too, haven't you? Yeah, too much COVID crap right now, that's for sure. I think here we're starting to see a bit of a decrease again in the daily numbers and stuff like that, and they are getting the vaccines out because I go for my first shot on Monday now. So I'm finally eligible for that anyways. I was actually going to ask Trevor if he's managed to get out for his or not yet too, but he was saying that he figures the company would probably end up doing theirs though. Or the mine would, I mean. You still working a lot though with school and everything, or has that slowed down a little bit at all? That's good. At least you're still working. I heard it got really bad for you guys out there where they locked you down and all that kind of stuff again too, and added a lot more restrictions for us. We didn't really get much out here, but I wasn't sure if it was for the whole province for you guys or just certain areas still or not, because I haven't watched the news too much lately. Whole province. Has it slowed down at all there, though, or is it still getting pretty bad? There's readability. And there's drone still. That's good. We can still see each other then, and no stutters or anything either. No slowing down. Oh god. Hopefully soon enough. Have they said how long your restrictions are in place for still or anything, or have they extended it? Those winds are a little bumpy. That actually does look really good there. I like the way that looks. End of the month for sure, yeah. I think for us they were saying the long weekend, I think, so far. But I have a feeling it's going to get extended anyway still, which I think probably will be a good thing if they do that. But I don't know how many people are actually paying attention to it or following it. What are you flying in readability? I think for me right now you show as a Baron or a Bonanza, but I'm not sure if that's actually accurate or not. Oh, the Arrow. How do you like that one? I haven't gotten it yet still. Is it better than it was when it first came out now? Yeah, it needs a carb. That's good. I might get it still. I just gotta wait a little bit longer before I can do that. I think maybe next payday I might get it. That's good. At least they're keeping up with it then and getting the updates out and patches that they need to. I'd imagine trying to keep up with Microsoft too, with how many patches they're constantly putting out, probably keeps them busy compared to X-Plane where We're only put out an update every so often compared to these guys. I remember that first night that sim was flying and it looked like he had a bit of an issue with it, but it sounds like that's been fixed anyways though. How do you find it as far as controls go? Do you find that if the controls are a little bit better on it than compared to the default planes? That's funny. I wonder if it was something to do with his sim then, or add-ons that he had in the community folder from other stuff then that conflicted with it. I think other than him, there was only one other person I remember saying that they had an issue with it too. A lot less floaty. Okay, so it actually does drop kind of like a rock like it's supposed to. Or close to it anyways. That's good. I gotta get it then. I want to. I mean, I like the way that plane is in next plane or whatever. So I want to see what it's like in 2020 as well too, and see if I enjoy it just as much. Getting bounced around quite a bit. Wait a minute, why did the autopilot just disconnect?
Engaging autopilot.
That was weird. I didn't even hit anything and it just starts dropping. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Level out again. struggling to climb that last 100 feet for some reason. With the wind bumping it around. There we go, now it's there. Try to slow down a little bit so you can catch up a little bit there, readability. Okay. What did you end up switching to? The extra, okay. I'm thinking I'll probably end up shooting for runway 16 left and going that way. As long as the winds in the sim match up with what it says on it. Sky vector anyways. And windy.com. Miles away. I think within another 10 miles I'll start dropping down slowly too. So how many add-ons have you got now for the sim, their readability? I don't think I've gotten anything yet except for the stuff that came with the sim, or the upgraded package that you can get. I think we got quite a tailwind right now. Just the arrow and the Spitfire. Okay. You think we'll get into Seneca or anything to it all? Oh, and the Waco. Yeah, that's another one. Or the Waco. think the Seneca's another one I'm gonna pick up too. Even though it's Auto, but it still looks like a good one though anyways. You're gonna wait. Yeah, might not be a bad thing too to wait a little bit for that one. Funny, I wish you didn't have to download all the planes to be able to see what the other person's flying correctly too. That's one thing that kind of... I wish they had a CSL package kind of thing like they do for X-Plane where you could see what the different liveries are and different planes are without having to actually have them installed. Alright, I'm gonna start descending now, down to probably... let's see. Drop down to 7,000. You got track IR at all readability, or do you just use mouse and buttons to look around? Some VR too, really? That's one thing I haven't tried yet is VR. I think drone has VR too. I can't remember for sure though. You have VR, don't you, drone? Okay. Actually, no, it's Pest that has the VR, that's right. I didn't know you got track IR though. Because I remember talking about that with you. I think you were one of the ones that convinced me to get it too. Both you and Fess, and I think even Trevor a little bit too. Which one do you use the most readability? Do you use the VR more than the track IR, or do you just use the track IR most? Or mostly, I mean. Not most. 50-50, okay. Probably looks really good though when you're sitting actually inside the plane though, doesn't it? I'd imagine even more so in this sim. You're done already, DeLorean? That was quick. I figured you'd still be going for a little while longer. But welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. 11 people. Hello, Grumpy Pilot. Hello, I'm Hearsay. Woodsy, 1983. Welcome on in. Dragon 40th. Hello again. There's the goat emotes. Autobot. Hello again. Wrong one again. There we go. Now I got it right the second time. Gave me on last when I get it wrong like that all the time. Everybody go give DeLorean a shout out. Or a follow, I mean. He started streaming a couple months ago. He's got affiliate around a month ago now, I think it was. He's another great streamer. He's in SimCaesar's channel all the time. Go give him a follow. Check him out. Give me everything. I didn't think you'd be done yet. I figured I'd be back in your stream before. I mean, before you're done. Because you're only going for, that would have been what, 2.5 hours you streamed for then? Oh, I think if Dane does anything, it's going to be his other stream that he has set up, and it'll probably end up being later tonight again, like last week. I think last week he started streaming at, what was it, 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock Pacific time or something? Because he's got that other one going again where he does the other format, or his old format, instead of the new one that he does on the Mondays, I think. Down a little bit faster. You follow his other channel there, don't you, DeLorean? The one that he was streaming on last Friday? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there he is. Hello, SimCaesar. I hope you're having a good day today. I should have only had one more to do, but apparently I got to do, well, after this one today, it should only be one more stream that I have to do, but I should have only had to do this one, and that should have been it. Because I did 6 streams on 6 different days already, but apparently it's only counting 5 of them for some reason. And it's funny, when I look on one page, it shows that I had 6, and then when I look at another page, it only shows 5 for some reason still. And I think Twitch tracker only shows 4. Yeah, I'm sure it will too, Autobot. I'm not too worried about it though, really. Like, I wasn't even going to worry about affiliate and stuff like that, but I've had enough people saying that I should do it anyways, and so I'm caving. I'm going to give in and I'm going to do it anyways. I'll be like Dane says, a sellout. Dane doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to be a sellout. I'll let you know right away. That's one thing though, I didn't want to worry about subs and stuff like that though. I didn't want people to feel like they need to pay for things, and I just wanted to do it for the sake of doing it because I'm the one that's usually given in other streams and stuff, and it just feels weird having to accept it now. Hey Marina Holly, how's it going? It's going good. How are you doing today? I'm just coming into Denver now, Lorian. We are 10 miles away from Denver now. Pretty soon I'll be making a right-hand turn on final there for runway 16 left. Royal DeLorean. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a fun thing to have to reinstall that, but hopefully it's worth it though. It sounds like it's going to be if you put a new CPU and motherboard in. I'd imagine it's going to be a pretty good improvement. What did you end up getting for new hardware? I mean, for a new CPU and motherboard? And Two-Face Disc, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing today? Everybody go give Marina Holly a follow and give Two-Face Disc a follow as well too. For some reason wants to shout out Nemo again. There we go. Yeah, Streamlabs is working still because it was not working earlier. And it seems like it's not again. Oh, come on. Hello, Shatter Moose. How's it going? Welcome on in. Two-Faced Raid, or Two-Faced Raid. Okay, everybody go give Two-Faced Disc $7.99 a follow. Click on his name. Follow him that way. For some reason, it's not letting me do it. I don't know why. Actually, I'll type out the link here instead. There we go. Click on that link. Go over, give him a follow. He streams DCS. Actually, that's wrong. Try that again another time. Should be a B, not a C. There we go. We'll give Two-Faced Disc a follow. He streams DCS 2020. Usually joins in on the races and fly-alongs on Sunday with Sim Caesar as well too. He's a nice guy. He deserves all the follows he can get. Yeah, I think he's close to 500 follows also. I mean, actually, no, you reached that already because you shaved your beard off, didn't you? I missed my turn. And fly the rest of the way. Get back on course for 17 left and land. Yeah, I was lurking a little bit earlier, but I didn't say hello or anything because I was a little bit busy with some work stuff on my laptop, but I looked and I'm like, holy crap, you did do it. Working on 600, I'm sure you'll get that quick. Good to see you in here though. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the raid again. there's readability that dropped down in front of me there. But congratulations on the 500 though. I had a feeling that was coming. Is that why you're actually in there, DeLorean, or are you in something else, but it's just showing up as that for me right now? Ah, the CJ. Why the hell is it not showing up as a CJ flag? Oh, I know why. I have that generic aircraft turned on right now, that's why. Trying to climb on me. Yeah, the winds still aren't right in the sim right now. You've got the stutter, really? I wonder if they didn't fix it then. That sucks. Or do you think it's still related to that Windows update or something that you were talking about earlier?
500.
It's funny though, I'm not getting any stutters right now though. I'm not on the very good. Not stable on this approach. Good thing runways are long at Denver. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Ooh. Not even. I'm not happy with this one. You had a lot of stutters too? Have you done the latest Windows update there, Drone 2, or or have you been holding off on that? Huh. Oh, I am starting to get stutters now, actually. Not as bad as they were before, but like not to 2 frames a minute, but I am starting to get them now, it seems like. That's kind of a bummer. I thought they had it fixed. I'm gonna have to look and see if anybody's reported it on the forums or anything again later on and see if something's been posted about it. Or see if it's a one-off thing or something today or not. Only been going for an hour and 53. I think we'll try to do another flight here. I'm just not sure where yet. But I think I'll taxi over to Signature for now anyways, and or park somewhere and then figure out where to go from there. Or we'll just stop right beside Drone. This looks good enough. There's no one to scream at us anyways on on VATSIM or anything because we're not on it. Oh, that sucks. I wonder why the stutters are happening still. Should have switched that over. Forgot about it again. All right. Where to now? I think we'll fly over to KCYS, Cheyenne Regional. Not too long of a flight, but it's another short, decent one anyways. Or actually, we'll go over to Casper, Natrona County International instead. That one will be a little bit longer. ACPR, we'll go to that one instead. You're gonna call it for now. Okay, thanks for flying along, Drone. Thanks for stopping in. Or thanks for joining anyways. I mean, if you're sticking around still for watch it. But if you're done for the night, we'll see you around again. For sure. I think we'll taxi back to... Actually, we'll take off a different runway because the winds were showing different than what it actually... Yeah, we'll go back to 16 left and take off again. And I think with it being a short flight, I'm just going to hand fly the whole way instead. Are you still flying along readability, or are you done for the night there too? I think my frames are good now. Or not terrible anyways. It could just be because it's scenery too and stuff like that. Gotta watch where I'm going though. You're with me, okay? Just gonna stop here for 1 second, check one quick thing, and then we'll get going. Alright. We'll head on out there and get going. I don't know if I had to park the brake off and start putting it on after I was about to start moving. It's going to be interesting with that crosswind. Actually, that wasn't that bad. I figured it was going to be worse. Yeah, there's a little bit of stutters. You weren't there before, though. It was only when we started getting close to Denver that it started happening. Could be all the tags and everything out here too, because there's quite a few people around, it looks like. It might be not so bad when we get away from Denver anyways. I'm almost curious if it does the same thing with third-party networks too, like POSCON or VATSIM, whether stutters happen with that or if it's just while you're on MSFS or on Microsoft's network. I think the next time I do a stream, I might get on POSCON and see what happens with that as well too. Get a few people to join in that have POSCON or something and see if stutters happen still, or see if it's just related to Microsoft and that's it now. Having a hard time getting it trimmed out with the wind today. Alright, I wasn't going to bother with the autopilot, but I think I might without bouncing us around a little bit.
Engaging autopilot.
And Mouette, thanks for the host. And welcome on in, Mouette. If you're there. Alright, I think we're good there for now. We'll keep going with this, and if the wind settled down, I think I'll take it off autopilot and fly a little bit still with my hand, but I have a feeling it's going to be like this the whole way. But we'll see. It could get a little better. Oh, and Woodsy. Sorry, I think I missed your follow there before too. Thanks for following also. Hello, Mouette. Welcome on in. How's it going today? Oh, you're still working. Okay. So you're lurking again like yesterday, double, or, what's the word I'm looking for? Multitasking again. Yeah, but I feel bad, Woodsy, though. I should have seen that earlier. I have the alert that goes off too, and I missed it completely. I do appreciate the follow and everything. I'm curious to see what it does. If it helps you or whatever, then I might end up doing it then too. I haven't done a Windows update in a while. Hopefully it works. We're just a little northwest of Denver anyways, DeLorean, so we're not far out from you. I mean, from the airport anyways, when you get on. See if Streamlabs is working again. There we go, now it worked. do notice since we got away from Denver, the stutters are better though. How are you finding the readability? Hey, Super Typhon, welcome on in. How's your day going? It's going all right. Did a couple short ones already. We did from Grand Junction to Eagle County, and then Eagle County to Denver, and now we're heading up to, what was the name of the one we're heading up to now? Can't remember now. I gotta look again. But they're going good. No stutters for you. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Super Typhon, for that. I might do a little more with that channel over on YouTube, but for now I'm kind of using it just to store the VODs so they don't get deleted or anything over time. Kind of using it as an archive. But I might do some short videos and stuff like that too. After, I mean, in a while, get back into video editing, so you might see a little more on it. But thanks for the sub on that. Readability. That's cool. I'll make sure I follow. I mean, I'll make sure I sub you on YouTube there too, then, so I can see when you add stuff. I'll do that right after I get off the stream here, actually. That's right, we're heading up to Casper and Trona County International. ACPR. And that'll probably be where we'll call it for the stream anyways, and then raid somebody after that. It's actually a fairly long flight, longer than I figured it was going to be. It's 174 miles, so it's going to take a little while to get there. Well, at least I'll be subbed for when you are there. I look forward to seeing it though. What kind of things do you think you're going to do videos on? Still stutters. Okay, DeLorean. That stinks. Yeah, it's not bad actually for non-copyright stuff. I think it's coming, well, it's coming from Stream Beats, which is, I think it's Paris Heller or something that has something to do with it. He used to be a streamer on Twitch until around a month ago. And then he switched over to YouTube, but he created all this non-DMCA, non-copyright music with a bunch of other people as well too for streamers to use, so it's actually been kind of nice for that. Was it happening during your stream too, DeLorean? You paddle out. Great to see you. How's it going today? Yeah, I think he cares about the small the streamers and stuff like that, not getting copyright hits and stuff like that. He sounds like he really does care, and I've seen a lot of people actually using his music as well too, which is a good thing. So I think it kind of gives him the motivation to do more with it too, because he did say that he's created more libraries also. And everybody go get Pat out of follow. Streams late at night usually, but his streams are great. Really nice guy too. Thanks, Paddle Out. Yeah, she is, but I told her not to go to the extent that she does in the other streams, though she's actually kind of the one that pushed me a little bit more to do this as well too, because I've been debating about streaming for the last year, but I kind of kept just putting it off, and she kind of gave me the motivation to start though. And hi, Lieutenant Smartass. I seen you were streaming last night, but it was right around the time that I had to go to bed. Otherwise, I would have stopped in to watch a little more. But it looked like you were having fun with it though. Anyways, with the truck sim again. And everybody give Lieutenant Smartass a follow too. He started streaming recently also, and doing a really good job with it. He seems more calm when he's talking than I do, which is a good thing. I need to start slowing down a little bit when I'm talking, so I'm not sounding like a motor mouth. But when you do stream though, it's worth it though. Even if it's every 6 months Paddle Out, it's still worth watching for sure. And I learn a lot watching your streams too when you're flying the Airbus and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true too there, Super Typhon. There's actually another guy that's in here also, Autobot. He streams GeoGuessr too, and he's really good at it. I really enjoy watching him streaming GeoGuessr. I haven't had the luck of watching too many of his streams when he's done it or joining in, but I might actually join in tonight when he's doing it there, because he said he's going to be streaming it later on still. No problem, Autobot. And I mean it. It is fun to join in on that and watch. And that's cool that you try to get your flights in there working too, Lieutenant Smartass. I look forward to watching that also. Everybody here, I'll do another shout out for Autobot as well too, for people that aren't following him yet. And that's another channel that Amy Ann's a mod in. But you're right though, last night too, Autobot. She doesn't give her, I mean, like, she really doesn't give herself enough credit, and she has changed the way that a lot of us do what we do for modding and stuff like that. Like even in SimCaesar streams, like we never used to do half the shoutouts that she does. We did them once a stream usually for each person, but she's changed that as well too, and she's right, it does make a difference, and it makes people feel a little bit better as well too for what they're doing and just things like that. I mean, she makes everybody feel welcome. So do you. All of you do, actually. If it wasn't for you guys, this community wouldn't be what it is. No, she's not for sure. Super Typhon, she goes above and beyond what a lot of other mods do. I hope she's around for a long time. And it sounds like she wants to be. I didn't realize how long this flight was when I chose it. I figured it was going to be shorter than that. Another 155 miles to go. I think I should have chose a faster plane for this. Yeah, it is for sure, Woodsy. It's a small community too, but it has grown quite a bit over the last 9 months or 10 months or something since 2020 came out. Even a music community though is too. Like when you go look at even All Music Considered stream, like it's community they have in that stream is just, it's a lot different than a lot of the other music streams too. Like a lot of the other music streams are good, but their community is just, their stream is just something completely different than a lot of the other ones, and it's, they do a really good job of making you feel welcome too, along with Autobot and Amian and the other mods in that stream too. Yeah, hopefully they come out with another SR22 for this sim so we can do 200 or 230 knots at 250. GTS, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So what kind of videos do you think you're going to do, Super Typhon, when you start doing them? Is it going to be flight sim stuff, or do you think you're going to do some other things too? Yeah, her prizes are hilarious, Battle Out. There are times though when she says she does struggle with them, because usually when she's doing them, she'll be talking to me too, trying to get ideas, and I sit there trying to think like, I don't know, I can't come up with anything to help me out. I wish I could, but she still manages to do it, and she always, I think, pressure of leaving it off as long as she does too, and leaving it until that last minute, I think is what helps her get them as good as she does. Because she's not by that point, she's not overthinking them either, like she would be if she was doing it ahead of time and stuff like that too. So I think, but even then, she's hard on herself on that as well too. Like she'll say that she thinks that her prizes aren't good, even though everybody else just finds them great. Yeah, I'm hoping that they can do one for this sim as well too, or somebody else does anyways, even if it's not Karen Auto. Yeah, she is very humble, isn't she? She tells me that I'm hard on myself, but I think she's harder on herself though. But she is very humble, and I think that's what makes her what she is too, or how she is. And the time she invests into everything too, especially with everything else going on that she deals with, like her job and her family and stuff, is just, she really cares about a lot of things. Sure, I mean, Super Typhon. I think she appreciates, I mean, I think she realizes, I mean, she does appreciate it too, I think, and she does realize it. But the amount of praise that she gets from everybody and stuff like that, like, she does appreciate it. I know that for sure, because she says that. Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't give her both badges at the same time. I haven't made that much of an impact, Paddle Out. If anything, I think in Sim Caesar stream lately I've been more of a smartass than anything. Even though I asked him about that, and he said keep on doing it anyway, so I will if he wants me to, but I tried to tone it back a little bit. I think Puff's the one that made the bigger impact more than anything. Well, and Amy, and both of them. And you made a big impact also. 42 miles still. Oh, we're flying into the wind as well too, which is slowing us down a little bit. But it seems like it has smoothed out a little bit though. It's not as bumpy as it was before. And there's readability still. Dame Flats is right, it is better when you have people flying along with you. One of these days I'll have to sign up for Pilot Edge and get back on Vanson too and fly along with some of the others. I did just do a reinstall an X-Plane there a couple weeks ago, but I haven't tested it out yet, but I might do that one day here too. I've never really noticed that before. I'll have to listen for that now, Lieutenant Smartass. Readability. Adelald's got a really good intro sound too for his stream, or welcome sound. His is unique or whatever because it came from another streamer that allowed some Caesar to use it as an intro. She will one day, Woodsy. She needs to get a lot of stuff together still for it though. Thanks, Battle Out. Thanks for coming in there too, and thanks for the chat. We'll see you around. Have a good night. Yeah, Woodsy, I would think sometime before the end of the year she'll probably start streaming from what it sounds like anyways, but she needs to get, I mean, well, she's telling me that she needs to build a whole new PC and stuff like that too, because hers is fairly old right now, so it might struggle a little bit with it. But she might get there with it though one day here soon coming up, hopefully. I've been pushing her to do that as well too, because she's pushed me to do this. Hopefully paddle out. If not, we'll see you around though, I'm sure. In one of the streams over the weekend.
500.
Yeah, I know we're only 500 above the ground level, but I'm fine with that. It looks nice anyways. The air's a little rough again though. Maybe we will climb a little bit. Yeah, it would be cool, Woodsy. I think she's struggling trying to think of what she wants to stream those well too, which is one thing. She's not quite sure yet what she wants to do with that. Yeah, that's one thing she did mention too. And even Autobot last night too was saying about how good she's got in that geoguessr and stuff like that also, so that could be one thing she might start with as well. Yeah. And with hers too, or whatever, if she does start streaming, it'll be wholesome stuff too compared to Amaranth. I was on the homepage last night and seeing her stuff pop up again. I'm just looking at the what do you call it? The image that shows up, I mean, show that she's streaming and stuff like that, the thumbnail. And I'm just looking at the thumbnail thinking like, holy god, like how does she get away with the crap she does on this, on Twitch? It's just, it's gotta be the money she brings in and stuff like that. Like other than that, I don't know why they would let her keep going. But I'm not gonna talk about that though. I haven't gone too much into GeoGuessr yet. I've played it a couple times on Autobot stream, and I like it. I need to get into it a little more too, whatever, and kind of know a little more about it so I can join in a little bit more with it. I don't think I'll stream it though. It is fun. For sure, it's fun. I never heard of Jackbox. I'll have to look at that. What exactly do you do at Jackbox? Oh yeah. You don't think that's something that will get you banned, do you? Oh yeah. Oh, so there's stuff in it that's questionable. Is that what you mean? Oh, I got you now. I get what you mean there with it. Yeah, more work for it, man. And there she is. Everybody go give Amy Ann a follow for when she starts streaming. Hello, Amy Ann. Yeah. I was asking her about that one night. I almost thought she did stream once already for the music to pop up. I don't know if you were listening, but we were talking about how you don't give yourself enough credit for what you do. You just got home. Have you had a chance to get rest? Cleaned up or anything yet? Or get a snack or a drink or anything? Okay, well, at least you had something. And a boba drink. I had a macchiato again today. I wish I didn't get it this time though, because I felt like crap after I drank it. Discord? I don't think it went down. We'll take a look. I haven't looked at it for a couple hours now. No, Discord's still there, Poutine Flyer. For me, anyways. The monkey. I had that problem the other day though too, Poutine Flyer, and then it ended up coming back up after a while. Yeah, Woodsy's been all over the place today. Yeah, I think every time that they've done a shout out before and stuff like that too, they kind of thought it was a joke still when we used to troll with the shout outs before. So that probably didn't help either. There was one day Poutine Flyer when Discord went down for me and I had to restart the computer, and for some reason it started working again after that. Have you tried that at all yet? Or are you on your tablet again? Okay. About to overspeed again. That's not a good thing. I wonder why it puts that in italic. Yeah, it's the weekend. That's a good reason to stay up late. I think most nights on the weekend I usually don't go to bed till around 2 a.m. or something like that. Same thing, okay, Poutine Flyer. I wonder why that is then. Or maybe it just hasn't kicked me off yet. Get that out of the way so you don't have to look at it. Looks like there's an update for it again too that I gotta download. Are they streaming right now? I didn't know I thought they weren't gonna do it today. Okay. Yeah, I guess if Dane can't talk to Sim or whatever on it, I guess they won't be doing it then. That's weird. So is it down for you too, Amy Ann, when you go in there? Even though your show is online though? Yeah, use the old phone number. I think it was last weekend that went down for a bit too. Or some of the channels went down, or some of the servers went down anyways. And you can look at some other servers though. Well, I guess if they haven't been able to start yet, I don't have to feel so bad then for running into their time. Not watching. Yeah, that too. There's always the other options. I think even Microsoft Teams might even be free as well too if they wanted to use that. And it's quick to install. Oh, it must have just gone down then not too long ago. Yeah, it's funny, you can still see everything, like it still shows like you're on there, but I guess if it's not letting you send anything or talk or whatever, I guess it's a whole different issue then. Yeah, it kind of sounded like they didn't know which they wanted to do, or which one they wanted to do this time. Because I think at one point there yesterday too, they were talking about doing the big show last night also after Sim stream. Even though that would have been pretty late though. But Dane also has this other channel that he does, that he streams late at night too on Friday nights that he's starting to go back into again, so he might still do that later on too, but usually it's at the point where he would be wrapping it up at 2 o'clock in the morning though. I do see it that Super Typhon joined the Discord there half an hour ago. They were still able to do some things anyways. They're working for you now, Poutine Flyer. I just did a test with somebody else, and they let me send a message. Yeah, I must have just been down for a few minutes again or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was just saying there too. I seen you that you joined it half an hour ago and it let you do it then too, so it must have just been a down for like a short time, like 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that then. Which is good. At least they can get going then on their stream if that's the case. If we didn't have another 93 miles to go or whatever, we'd be able to raid them right at the start. I didn't think I was even going to go this long. I figured I was going to be done around 4 o'clock Pacific time just to get the one stream in for a Friday and just get that much closer to turning something on. Yeah, I started around a little bit after 2 o'clock. I wanted to get one in before the cutoff for or midnight Zulu time or whatever, but I ended up going past that anyways because I had a bunch of other people come in and then DeLorean did a raid and stuff like that too, so I kept on going. So this might count more as a Saturday stream now instead of Friday because of what time it is now. Yeah, I think it might be in one more stream I gotta do now for that though, Amy Ann, because for some reason it doesn't show one of them. It's only showing that I've done, what is it, 5 so far instead of 6, like it should be. It didn't count one of the days, even though Autobot said not to worry about that though, because it might end up working itself out anyways. I just know how bad you guys want it though, so I've been trying to get it in before I go back to work on Tuesday though, so I don't end up missing out on the 30-day period though. For getting it done, because if I go back to work for a week, then I'm not going to get it. So I pretty well really, look at it, I got 2 more days to get it, and that's it, or 1 more day, depending on how it works out. Now I gotta figure out emotes and stuff, and I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. I have no idea what to do with them, or what to use, or what to make, or anything. I guess I could do that, make an emote of the cat. Even though you're the only one that really seems to know about her though, and then a few people that noticed the picture that I posted in the streamers hangar Discord one night, but that's it though. Maybe I need to make a section on Discord for posting your pets too or something like that. Then you can post pictures of Pepper and Henry. See if readability's still behind there somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right off my wing. He's right, you really are good at formation flying, aren't you? Now you're just showing off. Thanks for flying along, though, readability. In another 80 miles, Canesta, we will be. I guess it's probably a lot easier for you to do information flying through it. I'm just sitting here with autopilot on, isn't it? So I haven't really been doing much squirrel chasing or anything, looking at other things and going towards it. Yeah, autopilot. Yeah, don't worry, I mess up all the time, Kinesto. That's why you see all the shoutouts when I'm actually doing them. The one once in a while where I keep doing emotes for some reason instead. Maybe I'll have to do a squirrel emote too, so I don't have to sub to the Bob Ross channel to get it. Even though that one is pretty good though. Oh, I'm sure they live in happy trees. I'll fly tube liners once in a while, Canesto. I used to fly them all the time before 2020 came out. Like I would do the odd flight and GA stuff in X-Plane, but lately since this has come out though, I haven't really touched the airliners much, but I'll probably end up doing that eventually though again. I might even get the CRJ for this as well too, because I didn't even get the CRJ for X-Plane when it came out. But I'll probably get it for this, and then I'll still, if I want to fly like the 737 or something, I'll still get an X-Plane to do that. I think my next day's off in a couple weeks here, I'll be doing some flights in X-Plane. Just gotta get the latest update for the Zebo mod too. We're having to fly that one. Yeah, the CRJ is a start. I'm looking forward to see what PMDG's 737 is like in this compared to P3D. But it's funny, I was watching Blackbox 711 stream the one day, and he actually thinks that, I think he was saying that if he's flying the 737, he prefers the Zebo mod over the PMDG one for some reason, which I thought was kind of strange, because I thought the PMDG one was supposed to be a little more realistic as far as systems and stuff go. And 70, thanks for the host. You're watching both streams. Yeah, I'm hoping to wrap up soon so we can watch the other one. We only got 70 miles to go, so it shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. Yeah, it is. Super Typhoon, and I'm hoping that... I know in P3D or whatever, sometimes it was harsh on frames and stuff, so I'm hoping it's not that way in 2020 anyways when it does come out. But it sounds like it's supposed to be promising though for this sim compared to the P3D anyways. Hi, 70. How's it going today? How are you doing? that view. Got readability in the off to the left there, and still see the mountains too off in the distance and the clouds. Somebody stole my cat's name. Yeah, that's one thing I wish. If I had one complaint about X-Plane, it's the clouds more than anything. Like, I can live with everything else and gotta slow down when I'm talking. And live with making ortho and stuff like that. But if they could do something with the clouds, like even Active Sky or anything if they could do something with the clouds, or if these other add-ons that are coming out improve it, then I'll be happy with that. That's the one thing I can't stand is the default clouds in that sim. You took the kids to the water park. I bet they enjoyed it though. You want Active Sky for Truck Sim? Truck Sim has actually done a good job with their scenery in there as well too. Like, that's one thing that I found really good about that when I was watching other people stream it, is just the way it looks. It looks great. But yeah, I bet I could see what you mean though about the clouds and stuff in it though. Yeah, that's another thing with P3D's clouds is sometimes P3D's clouds look really good, and other times it looks like popcorn farts. The way the clouds look, and it's just like, why? Like, why are they so good sometimes, and other times they're just terrible? That's funny, I've never seen that before, Lieutenant Smartass. But I also haven't looked at Truck Sim for a while either though, so it might be, I might not have noticed it the last time when I played it. See, in the end, you don't give yourself enough credit, but everybody else is going to give you credit for it. It's like the other day when I said I felt bad for not saying thanks or anything too, for you doing all that after work. I mean, after I realized I didn't say when I ended the stream. More miles to go. See what the weather's doing there and see if it actually matches up with what's in the sim. Are 340 at 7 knots. Altimeter's 29 or 72. See if that actually matches up when we get there. I bet it'll be off a little bit at least anyways. But it looks like it's clear. And that's what it looks like in this. Which is good. He's still there. Ooga shaka. Oh, good. I'm not missing anything then of Dane singing. You can tell him I said that too, if you want. Then I'll bust his chops about it when I get in there. I'll have to look into that then. I've probably been told about the mods in the past too, but I haven't really looked at the mods or anything, no, other than just the pro mods for the, well, usual stuff anyways. You got a wheel to turn a smartass, or do you just use an Xbox controller for driving in truck sim? Wheel shifter and pedals, okay. Which ones do you use? I mean, Logitech or something, or are you using a different kind? Shifting makes you crash. I bet it's not easy or something like that compared to in real life anyways. Logitech G29, okay. I was gonna buy some last year, but I never ended up getting around to it though. Yeah, 18 gears. I think the last time I was playing it, I was still just using the Xbox controller for that. And I was doing alright with it, but it'd be nice to have a wheel though. Yeah, I bet that's a pain in the butt when you're having to use a button to get the extra gears. I think I'd probably just put it in automatic if it was me. I wouldn't have the patience for that. I've never done much American truck sim though. When I was always driving along with the other guys, it was always just usually Euro truck instead. Yeah, it'd probably make it easier too when you're trying to read chat and stuff like that to have it in automatic for that. $50 more miles to go. Yeah, even then you're still having to use that button for the other 7 gears, which would be a pain in that. Well, you know what? I keep wanting to use those words, but I'm trying to keep it clean. But I'm struggling with that compared to how I normally talk. Yeah. When I'm at work, that's how I talk all the time, and I'm just trying. And I find it hard not saying them when I'm sitting here like this right now. Yeah, I know I should just be myself, but I don't want to offend anybody though either, possibly. I know most people gotten to know me well enough that they wouldn't be bothered by it, I don't think, and hurt or anything, but I don't want to deter new people from coming in though either. Yeah, Rocket League though, with how exciting it gets though, it would be hard though keeping it back for that. Well, you never know, Amy Ann. I've offended a couple people at work in the past and had to apologize, but some of the people I work with though actually get pretty sensitive though too, which is one thing I find hard to believe with the job that I do or where I work. Yeah, I don't say sorry very often though. I think that's more of an East Coast type thing, or Eastern Canada type thing, like where Poutine flour lives. For me, sorry is not a word that I use a whole lot. It's more like usually, oops. Hope that didn't hurt you or anything like that, or I ask them if they want a hurt feelings report instead. Even though I only say that to people that I know really closely. Yeah, Amy had seen it. I'll have to post that in Discord one day too. Make a channel for random stuff like that. Hey Dave Rendon, welcome back. Did you finally make it home or are you still stuck in traffic? More miles to go. Get in there. Did she say she was mean? And there's no specific pattern for the one in there either, what it says, so maybe we'll just overfly the field or something like that and then do a left downwind or something instead for this one, just see if the windsock matches up to what the weather says. Elevation for that airport is 5,344 feet. I think we'll start doing a slow descent now. Down to 7,000, I guess. Oh, no problem. Readability. It looked like you're having some issues there for that last little bit because it kind of looked like you were slewing and stuff like that. But thanks for flying along as long as you did. Oh, you did almost the whole 2 flights, and this one was a long one. I enjoyed having you flying along and made for a little bit to look at too. Hopefully we get to do it again. We're almost at the end anyway, so you're not missing out on much now. What was going on though with it? Was it frame rate issues or anything, or was it just... Yeah, it is amazing. Like, this is just... I was stuck doing work stuff again today when I shouldn't have been because I'm supposed to be on my days off, but this just made it a lot better this afternoon though doing this. I look forward to having you fly along again though for sure. freezing for 30 seconds, then working for a few minutes, then freezing again. That's weird. I've never heard, I mean, never had that happen yet. I wonder if there's something going on in the background with servers or something then causing that. That's strange. That's different. That's a whole different problem that I've never heard of yet. God, not that again. Not the only fans link. I'm gonna look afterwards and find out if other people have been having that problem too, readability. That's a new one, I think. Yeah, that's the bad thing. I think I should have changed my name before I started all this instead of keeping that name. Too late now, though, no turning back. Oh, is he shouting again, or is he just singing again? Is he happy today, or is he miserable? Oh, just usual loud. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary then. '70s porn star. Oh God, I should have changed the name now. Ten times louder than the entire stream. Yeah. Alright, Autobot, I'll catch you later in your stream there. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thanks for hanging out. Thought Canesta would have been around asking if we're there yet, because I was just about to say that. can see the airport. I can see the leading lights this time. Maybe not. That might be an effect from the prop. Well, that's one thing I haven't done for a while is change the fuel. I'm gonna be heavy on one side and not the other side. I wish there was a fuel transfer in this one compared to the other plane, some of the other planes. I think I need to start a timer or something whenever I'm flying one of these planes to remind me when I gotta change tanks. So people are asking earlier, Amy Ann, when you're gonna start streaming. It came up again. That and you said you still need some stuff anyway, so that's not the only thing. I think your courage will be fine after the first couple once you start seeing the people that you're used to seeing in there and stuff like that. I think you'll be fine. There you go, you got another follower now too. Yeah, listen to me, I'm on my 6th one now, or 7th stream now, and I still sound like an idiot, bumbling idiot. She's already got the experience talking, doing the prizes and stuff, so I think she'd be a lot better than me. Well, maybe not so much right now, but earlier I was when I was struggling getting my words out the correct way. It sounded like I couldn't speak it, or now I'm doing it again. Speak English. I think having a headset on too while I'm trying to talk is making it hard too, because I'm not hearing myself like I normally would when I'm speaking. I think it's throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it is hard to English. That and trying to talk slower too doesn't help either, because I'm used to talking quick. And I really didn't notice how bad it was, even though people have told me before. But when I listened to back to one of the VODs, when I just to see how the sound was or whatever, I heard it, I'm like, holy God, I really do talk quick. A lot of the co-workers that I work with from Newfoundland or whatever talk quick, but they say that I'm still faster than them. Yeah, but when I listen to you though, like even the couple minutes that I watched last night though, like you speak clearly though. You're much better at speaking than I am. Your mouth does a lot of squats to stay strong. See, you probably have to talk a lot too though when you're at work. I mean, for your job too though, Amy Ann. I'd imagine. Alright, I gotta focus on this approach, and I can see the runway lights over there now. So I might not be watching the chat that much for the next little bit, so I don't butcher this landing. Yeah, flight director can go off too. Don't need to have that on when I'm not using the autopilot. So far it's going smooth compared to the approach into Denver earlier. Plus I don't think the winds are that strong here either. Only had 8 knots compared to the 26 or whatever it was in Denver before. Facial physical therapy, really? TENS unit, yeah. Amy Ann sticks those on her head when she has a forehead, or when she has a headache, apparently. I had one of those Dr. Ho's ones a while back that I used on my neck and my shoulders once in a while, but I don't know what I'd done with it though. I think I put it away somewhere when it packed when I moved a few years ago, and I haven't been able to find it since. A little high still.
500.
There we go. Not a little low. gotta get that landing rate guess set up again. I think with SimToolkit Pro when they updated it, since I used it last, I think they changed stuff in it and I have to find out where it is again. It might have been better, but I wasn't very straight and center when I came down though. But thanks though. Readability's landing probably would have been better. Next time I'll have to fly behind you so we can see you land. Alright, where are we going? Taxi lights on, landing lights off, strobes off. No, we'll just go over to the terminal. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm sure your landings are great compared to, I mean, when I see you're flying and your formation flying, your landings gotta be good too. There we go. That looks good enough over there. Alright, park brakes on. Fuel pumps are off, mixtures off, ignition off, lights off. And then we get to see that stupid logbook come up. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for us. Thanks a lot for flying along readability when you were able to. I really do appreciate that. I look forward to doing it again. And Drone Flyer, that was in here earlier too. Thanks for him flying along. You're welcome, Amy Ann and Lieutenant Smartass and Super Typhon. We'll raid the big show. Guess Caesar's been in this stream pretty well every stream so far at some point since I started, so want to thank him by doing that at least anyways today, and then another time we'll raid Moose when he's on a Friday night. But first I want to say thanks to a few other people as well too. Thanks to Dave Brandon for the host earlier and for coming in and hanging out, especially when you were stuck in traffic earlier too, so hopefully this is a little bit better to get through that. No problem, Woodsy. Thanks for coming by as well too, making the stream better by hanging out here. And thanks for the follow earlier too. And Slayer T, thanks for the follow when you were in here before. Not sure if you're around still, but I appreciate that. And Woodsy, thanks again for the follow too. DeLorean, thanks for the raid. Of the party of, I think it was 11, but I cut off right now. And now it's cut off even more. Yeah, party of 11, that was. And Two-Faced Disc, thanks for the raid earlier in the party with the party of 4. Whoat, thanks for the host, and Oz70, thanks for the host. And Amy Ann, thanks for coming in and modding, especially right after you got home. I would have taken time and relaxed first before coming and worrying about this. Yeah, we'll see you next time for sure, Super Typhon, or somewhere in one of these other streams too, more than likely also. Why do you feel like a jerk? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the host. Fine, I'm not like Dane where I want everybody to host me all the time or anything like that. But I do appreciate it though. Alright, let's raid the big show before it gets any later into their stream and I end up missing more of it. go to the stream ending screen. See? Just look at Super Typhon's message there. I'm the same way. Alright, everybody, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Made the stream great this afternoon. This is probably one of the funnest ones I've had so far. And stick around for the raid. I'm sure all of you are either over there already or will stick around to watch anyways, because I know we all usually are there. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. We'll talk to you probably for the next little while, still in the other chat.
Oh, we got a big fat raid, and not just any big fat
This time's
raid.
from Scotty Too Hottie.
Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh,
Twitch it.
man,
You just
our
opened the
favorite
door.
guy.
Why did you just open the door?
I didn't touch it. Honestly,
I'm gonna close it again.
I think you probably clicked on something. Okay, now, aft door says open. Should I click on? Oh, it says open. So that
I
means
just
that